You are now someone who the universe caters to. The universe caters to you and loves to deliver exactly what you want, even things you didn't ask for, but it just knows your preferences. It knows your little likes because, I feel like God in the universe knows you real well, knows you better than you know yourself. And you have been or you will be receiving these little things and these big things that are just so perfectly in alignment for you. And it's just like, oh my gosh, you didn't have to work for it. You didn't have to try for it. You didn't have to ask for it. But I'm going to tell you the reason why you are attracting these beautiful opportunities, these beautiful gifts, and just these beautiful experiences that are just like so uniquely chef's kiss for you that you can't even it's just beautiful. And so if you haven't noticed it yet, open your eyes. You're going to start to see it after this. I'm going to claim that for you. Some of you have already been noticing, and it been in little ways, and now you're about to start noticing bigger ways. And it's just so exciting. It feels good to be so loved and paid attention to. But here's the thing. It starts with you, and it's been started with you because you've been catering to yourself. You've been noticing your needs, your desires, and you've been giving into them, girl or guy, whoever I'm talking to. You've been like, oh, I like this. Let me do this. Oh, I feel good when I do this. And you've been doing more of those things. And you just been saying almost like, not screw it to whatever happens, but low key, there's nobody that matters more than me right now in this moment. And I gotta choose myself. And so if you got 10 extra minutes in the morning and to hit that snooze button, you're doing it. If you want to spend more time in the mirror, putting on your favorite makeup, putting on your favorite scent, you're doing it. If you're taking the long way to work because you just want to relax, you don't feel like being in all that highway traffic, you're doing it. And you're not worried about what negative thing might happen if you choose yourself. And I know it's been a battle to get to this point because you've been someone who never put yourself first. Ooh, I know. And people made you feel like such a villain. It made you feel so guilty when you put yourself first. It's been scary to do so. But little by little, these little instances, you've been choosing you. And that's why the universe is now choosing you as well. That same quote of where attention goes, energy flows, that's exactly what this is. And it may not be immediate, y'all. Sometimes it's not and sometimes it's not correlated. A lot of times it's not correlated. You do something for yourself and this random thing happens and you're like, what? Or it doesn't happen immediately and it's like 2 days later and somebody gives you something. It's like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. It's my favorite flavor. It could be like a cupcake. It could be your favorite drink. It's like, oh, I love this. Oh my gosh, what perfect timing. What perfect thing for me. And I needed this right now, or I wanted this, or maybe I didn't need it at all. But this is a great gift and a great surprise. But does it matter? Here's the thing that does matter. I want you to be more aware of like these little things that are happening that seem random and start correlating them to, it's because I've been giving myself more love and more attention. The other day, and I have great examples for this, but before I get started with that, I know I'm already 3 minutes in, but this is day number 7 of divine insight, of guidance, whatever, insight and guidance. This is Inner Journey Oracle. So if you are new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. If this is resonating, go ahead and hit that like button and leave a comment down in the comment section. If this is resonating with you and you want to claim this energy, absolutely go ahead because you know it's true. You know it's true. So the other day, and this is a small thing. I got 2 examples. The other day, I had somewhere to be, and I need to be there at 2:45, y'all. The goal was to leave here at 1:30, and it usually takes about 50 minutes. So I was still kind of leaving a little bit early, give myself a little wiggle room. But literally, it was like 1:20, and then I decided to start doing something else. I don't know what I did, but I was like, I need to do this, and my body was not moving fast at all. But I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna rush. And I get more comfortable now with not rushing, y'all. So I was like, I'm not gonna rush. I don't remember what I did. This was literally just yesterday, and I can't believe I don't remember what it is that I was doing. But I was like, oh yeah, let me make sure I get this. And I put on my makeup. I took my time. I put on my favorite scent. I took my time. That's the main goal, main point. I took my time. I didn't rush myself out of the house. Now, see, I left 10 minutes later than I wanted to. However, I made it still right on time. And that's not the good part. The good part is I was interacting with someone and they had went to their car and they had opened up their car and they had one of my favorite energy drinks. And guess what? They had my favorite flavor. And I was like, "Oh, you got some of these back here?" I was like, "Okay, I like that." And I was like, "Yeah, you want one?" I was like, "Oh my gosh," and I get to pick and I just get to take one. It's like, "Thank you so much." And I know that can be little and pity and like, who cares? But like, I care. And they were generous. And they had my favorite flavor. Matter of fact, they had a few of my favorite flavors. And I'm like, look at God. Look at the universe catering to me. Knew I wanted one. Knew I wanted one of those. Didn't get good sleep last night. It was an energy drink. I drank a little bit of that. And then I saved it for today. And I had a little bit more, which is why I'm a little bit more hyped. But it's like maybe the God in the universe knew that I needed energy for the next day. Get a little sip yesterday. Save the rest for today. And I'm so thankful that the universe gave me an energy drink because it knows I love to be motivated and I love to be energized. And I'm not saying that one thing leads to another. That's not what I'm saying. It's not correlated like that. This is not cause and effect that, oh, because you did such and such, that means you earned such and such. No. I'm saying where attention goes, energy flows, which means if I cater to myself, if I choose myself, then the universe in turn uses and through people caters to me. You hear that a lot when it comes to like love relationships, where the more attention you put on yourself and shower yourself and you're not worried about, your masculine or your feminine, what they got going on. Oh, then suddenly they're more attracted to you and drawn to you and want to give to you because you're not focused on them. Similar vibes. And I know that can turn toxic, but we're not talking about none of that. Okay. But here's the thing. You are 100% in this space now. You're getting what you want. And if you haven't been noticing, start to notice it. You're getting the little things that you want, the big things that you want, and just so chef's kiss, just the way you like it. And even in ways you didn't even think you wanted it. You might have thought you wanted something, and the universe is listening to you and like, nah, I know you say you want that, but I can give you something better. Like, this is when the and better comes in, right? And so something falls into your lap and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know this existed. I didn't know this was a thing. Like, this is so perfect for me. Like the job opportunity that's like made up and somebody noticed you somehow. And I'm not saying you did something to get noticed. I'm saying your energy has been almost like me, right? And not in a selfish way, but but in I'm prioritizing myself. I'm putting myself first. I'm making sure that my physical health is great. I'm making sure that I get good quality sleep. I'm making sure that I feel fulfilled and nurtured and cared for, and that my mental health is right, and that I feel good, and that I look good, and that, I can pour from a full cup. And when I am me, myself, and I first, you're attracting that same energy. So you are learning how to, then these are little examples, like you're learning how to be relaxed when you do things for yourself. That's very important because sometimes we do things for ourselves and we're actually still very worried and guilty. We feel bad, like our minds can't relax and be calm in that moment. So a very easy example is when you feel like you have things to do, but you decide that you want to sleep in for an extra hour, and it's like, well, why am I sleeping so long? Don't really matter. Your body is craving a little bit more sleep, but some of us can feel really like torn. There can be a lot of tension in that where it's like, oh my gosh, no, I need to get up, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, no. You're learning how to be like, nope, I'm making this firm decision. I'm choosing me. I'm choosing my physical health. I'm choosing my mental health. And I'm not going to feel bad about it. Not even a little bit. Okay. You don't feel bad for spending an extra 10, 20 minutes in the mirror in the morning because you want to make sure that your makeup is perfect. And you want to make sure that you're put together. You're not going to feel bad for that, not whatsoever. Even if that may push your departure time back by a little bit. Hey, that might be for the best. You never really know what good can come from you putting yourself first. Let's say what else you're learning how to do. Let's say you're spending more time with the people who fulfill you. Where maybe sometimes, and I'm just giving examples that are coming to me, where sometimes you might have chosen like, oh no, I can't hang out with them. It's a school night, or, I have something. I'm not saying choose things that are harmful to you, but if like, I really want to spend time with them, let me go, it will fulfill me to spend time around my loved ones and my friends and my family. And so you choosing to be in an environment that uplifts you, I want you to later see in what ways does the universe come back and almost give you more of the same. That's just an example. Another example could be like literally removing people from your life, people who create negativity. You're choosing your self-care. You're choosing your peace. You're choosing your own love. And that can look different. Like I said, it doesn't just have to be sleeping in. It doesn't have to be spending more time in the mirror. It doesn't have to be these vanity things or these physical appearances. It could be surrounding yourself with good people and removing negative people. It could be eating a healthier meal and not choosing XYZ because you're showing yourself that you love your body. It could be something like working out. And you'll see how you cater to yourself, and you'll see how the universe caters to you. And they're catering to you because now you're clear. You're clear in your decision. You don't go back and forth no more. You don't say, oh, well, I should, and I really want to, but, it would be a bad idea to put myself first. What do you mean it's a bad idea to put yourself first? You understand the value of showering yourself with love now. And even if you're not seeing the universe cater to you, just the feeling of saying, oh no, I unapologetically choose me. Oh, I'm going to sleep in and I'm not going to feel bad about it. Oh, I'm showering myself with all the love I've never received. I'm giving myself the attention that I've never received. Man, oh man, just choosing that and you understanding the value of that. That alone in itself is fulfilling. You're not even looking for the universe to give you anything else. You're not even looking for a surprise good thing. You're not even looking for something that's so specific to you, so perfect for you to fall out of the sky and land into your lap, land into your email, your inbox. You ain't even looking for it because you're good. That's probably another part of the equation. You don't even need anything because you fulfilled yourself. Come on now. You may have been someone who always put your needs on the back burner, though. And you were scared that if you don't fulfill someone else's needs, that things will go wrong. And so your mental is clearing out. You're getting rid of those limiting beliefs. You're no longer feeling like the world's going to end if you choose yourself. So you might say, oh no, this is going to be the worst thing ever if I put myself first. I can never put myself first. No, you're dropping that. You're dropping that. And you're actually going to start to see the opposite, right? The universe is showing you the opposite. And if you haven't seen it, prepare to see it. Prepare to be catered to. Because you're unapologetically putting yourself first, choosing yourself, self-love, self-care. And whether you choose it to be self-care as in beauty, physical, health, mental, community, friendships, love, whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And watch how, because your energy and focus is on you and your highest good, that you'll get more of that. The universe will give you more of that. And it's giving you more of that. And I know it's giving you more of that. And sometimes you're just not paying attention. So open your eyes and see it. Even the little things. What really cool thing or really perfect thing has come into your life within the past, let's just say 3 days? Leave that down in the comments. Let me know. Whether it's somebody gave you your favorite drink, whether it's you got an opportunity or a random opportunity that's so perfect for you. Maybe somebody offered you like, hey, you wanna do this? It could be big, it can be small. Like, heck yeah, I do. Heck yeah, I want it. Oh, this is so perfect. You're gonna be saying, oh, this is so perfect. Oh, that's about to be your motto in a minute. If it ain't already. Oh, this is so perfect, thank you. Oh, and give me more? Okay. Because you put yourself first. You're your priority. Your attention is on you, you get more of that. And it may not be immediate sometimes, and it may not be big, but it's not random. That energy is important. Okay? So, Let me know. Let me know what you think, how that resonates with you. And if you feel like you still need work around self-care, putting yourself first, ask yourself certain questions like, well, why do I feel like if I put myself first, why do I feel anxious about that? Why do I feel nervous about that? Why does that make me squirm a little bit when, I decide to put myself on a pedestal? Does that mean somebody else is going to not get something? Or is there plenty of good to go around? Can I have what I want and everything still gets accomplished? You know what I mean? We're just looking to see if there's any barriers or any blockages to you putting that energy on yourself. And I'm not saying that it's because one thing causes another. I'm not saying when you put yourself first, then you get something else. I'm not saying that like that. Not in the cause and effect type of way. I'm saying the depth of and the quality of the self-care energy, almost like being self-absorbed, but in not a toxic way, but in a loving, caring, nurturing way. You got to remember that you're your first priority. You are you are everything. And God and the universe loves you so much, it wants to give you everything that you want. Okay? All right. I'm going to leave it there.